Hey guys, this is Jerry. Today I will show you the all-new MG HS dashboard. I'll explain every functions on the new dashboard, and I will also show you how to change a few things on the dashboard as well. There will be different chapters on this particular video, so use the timestamps down below to skip ahead if you need to. As always, if you find the video helpful, the best way to support the channel is to subscribe and like. Now let's get started. Alright, this first thing is how the dashboard looks like on the new MG HS, at least in this version. If you change your headlights, or if anything happens with the headlights, you are going to have a dark and bright theme. So that's the first thing. Next, if you don't want to change anything on the dashboard, you want to go left, go to the vehicle, go to cluster. Under the cluster, you have three designs to choose for this particular spec. If you're driving the lower spec version, you do not get this map display. You only get speed and intelligent drive. Under the speed, this is more of a simpler screen, just like that. Big speedo in the center with rev counter over here, 50k, that's the speed sign, parking brake, seatbelt reminder, cruise control, and other cruise control will be lined over here. For example, your lane departure and things like that. 301 is the range to empty with about less than half a tank. And on the right, that's a small display with the time, water temperature, and gear selector, just like that. This is how this thing looks like. Again, for this side, you can change a few things, which I will show you on any other screens. Next, let's go to the map. Under the map, you are going to see the map display over here. So map display just means it's going to see your map, and you can see the guidance if you start the navigation to, let's say, turn right in 200 meters ahead and things like that. On the left again, that's your assistant drive features or screen. You can see your lane departure, you can see another vehicle in front of you and things like that. Again, cruise control here, speed on the top, 50k for the speed sign recognition, parking brake and seatbelt reminder. This particular screen can be changed, and then time, water temperature, parking, rev counter is now here, plus your fuel tank indication is over there. Last one is your intelligent drive. So now the intelligent screen is in the center of your safety driving, your lane departure, your adaptive cruise control, all the function will be displayed over here. Again, cruise control indicator on the top, speedo, speed sign, parking brake, seatbelt reminder. On the left, that's your route guidance. You can see the map guidance says we want to turn right at 250 meters ahead and things like that. So it's going to show only guidance, not the real full map. Where over here, rev counter plus your fuel tank or fuel range indication, time display, water temperature display, and a panel that you can change on the right. So that's a third screen for the display. Next, on the screen, you can also engage a thing called cluster immersion mode. Click here, over here. That just means your top right display and top left display are now gone from any particular screen. So it's not going to show you additional features. Like on this particular screen, we had the navigation guidance and some indication on the right. If you go to the map, again, no assistant information, just pure map, just like that. Last one, theme selection, just pure speedo, no information, no navigation, anything on the left or right. That's how that works with the cluster immersion mode. If you disable that, you are going to find a bit more information on the left and right panel. That's how it works anyway. Next is your information center display. So you can enable and disable all these graphics. That's whatever is displayed on your right. For example, navigation, whenever they are blue colored, that means they are going to show on your screen. If they're not blue colored, that means you can't select between them. They are not going to display on your right. So let's select all of them so we can see how to change them on the right. In this particular screen, you can see right now it's displayed for the sort of music or media channel. Click this button over here for the menu button. Single click, that's going to show us the navigation. Click here, that's going to show us the total, cumulative total, and from the start, and health center, and multimedia again. And if you disable one of these graphics, you are not going to see it on the right when you press the menu button. Let's say we deselect the from start and the multimedia. We are going to go right over here, navigation, accumulator, health center, and that's it, navigation. We do not have the multimedia and from start. Personally, I just like to engage all of them, so it's easy to press the button to see all of them anyway. So that's how that works. Additionally, if you do want to check your odometer, from start or accumulator is the only place you can see your total odometer for this vehicle is 2459 kilometers. Along with that, from the start or accumulator, you can see your running time, you can see your driving range, you can see your average speed, you can see your liter per 100 km on the fuel consumption. This vehicle has been idling, so this is rather high. Average, I can definitely get anything around less than 8 liter per 100 km on my style of driving. Next, if you do want to reset all these data from start or from accumulator total, you can long press and hold the joystick button, which is pushed down on this button to reset. Let's push and hold. There we go. That's now reset. That's how that works. Additionally, if you're in the health center right now, everything is okay with the tire pressure, with your service interval, with all the other things. You may get other warnings, the triangle warnings on the top, on the left, anywhere. I'm not 100% sure. You might be able to have other indications if you need to go down on this particular map to check what is going on with that indication, with the warning lights and things like that. If there's a warning light, you may to go into the screen, go down, I think, to check, let's say, tire pressure is low, or your something is not active or whatever. Next, if you wish to change the brightness for the dashboard, you just need to go into the settings, and then you can see the brightness. You can actually change the cluster brightness, because if you change the brightness, it just change the media screen, change the cluster brightness, they just go up and down. You can also do brightness link. That means both screens will be the same brightness level or individually adjusted. You can also do the background auto switching. If you choose dark, it's going to be permanently dark on the dashboard, just like that. If you do light, it's going to be permanently light on the dashboard. Auto means it's going to be automatically adjusted based on your headlights. If your headlights are on, for example, like this, that means dashboard is black. Headlight off, that means dashboard light. That's the way to change your dashboard brightness in the settings. Alright, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you do not forget to subscribe and like. That's the best way to support the channel. If you want more MG HS tutorial videos, you can use the link down in the description to open the full playlist to go through all the videos I'm going to make for this particular channel. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you next video.